Hi everyone, this is Elizabeth from Strange Go, and in this video we are going to take a look at what people believed about life on Mars and Venus in the early half of the 20th century. Is there life on Mars and Venus? Despite the popular scoffing at the idea that there may be or was life on Mars and Venus, the people of the early half of the 20th century openly believed that there were other people on these planets. In fact, they wanted to get in contact with the life forms on both Mars and Venus so that we could all be best of friends. Professor Lowell openly believed in 1907 that highly intelligent life lived on Mars. After all, the canals proved that the Martians were masters at engineering and mathematics. Another professor, Professor Todd, told newspapers back in 1909 that he believed that most animal life on Mars was extinct. He also believed in a conscious life living on Mars and that the Martians were actively trying to communicate with us mere Earthlings. Unfortunately, our technological resources were very limited at that time, and Professor Todd began experimenting with compressed air and radio waves in the hopes that he could one day communicate with the Martians. An article published in 1912 stated that Mars was peopled by one vast thinking vegetable. Professor William Campbell suggested that all life on Mars has taken a vegetable form. He claimed that it was the only logical conclusion. The environment on Mars was hostile and water was in short supply. Only hardy, intelligent plant life could live on such a planet. In 1919 and 1920, countries around the world were picking up wireless sounds from outer space. They were not too certain what these messages were or where they were from, but one Smithsonian scientist told people that they were in no way messages from Mars. He believed instead that they were messages from the planet Venus, where, he reasoned, was a stronger likelihood for life similar to ours on Earth. By 1925, scientists were starting to back away from claims of intelligent life on Mars. The possibility of life on Venus was scoffed at entirely. Instead, scientists were saying that the only forms of life on Mars consisted of small plants. Nothing else could live on the hostile planet. If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to give it a like, and while you're at it, hit the subscribe button so that you can keep up to date with the latest videos from Strange Go.